Today I'd like to talk about my current training split, and it's my favourite training split to be fair. It's the upper-lower split. Now, a lot of people will be using what's known as a traditional bodybuilding style split, or a bro split as it can be called, and that will be splitting the body up into its independent parts and training those over a week, but only hitting them once. So for example, Monday you would do chest and triceps, Tuesday you do back and biceps, Wednesday you would rest, Thursday you do legs, and Friday shoulders along with ab work. Now, there's many variations on that, but that's the gist of it. You're separating the body over a week and hitting each body part. The benefit of that style of training is you have more time to dedicate to train each muscle group. So, for example, the chest and tricep session, you're only hitting two body parts. You can hit many more exercises. You can hit many more reps and sets. Now, the downside of this is you're only hitting each body part once a week, which isn't enough, I found. I found hitting it once a week just didn't feel complete enough to me. The first few days after training, you feel great. Your muscle had worked. It was sore. You feel the benefit of training. But as the week progressed, I would find I just couldn't feel that body part anymore. The pump had gone, the pain had gone, and it felt like a long gap between Monday chest to the following Monday chest or back, or however you started the week. The benefit of the upper-lower split is you're hitting each body part twice a week, which is what I wanted to do. I found that hitting each body part twice a week kept the pump going, kept the muscle working, and there was enough time also to recover. 7 days is just too much time to recover between training sessions. It's maximum 3 to 4 days. Your muscle is pretty much fully recovered if you've rested well and if your diet is good, which means you've got 3 or 4 days, or 3 days to 4, where the muscle isn't recovering, it's not training. To me, it felt like lost progress. So I went looking and I found the upper-lower split. Now, the idea of the upper-lower split is you're literally, it's quite simple, I guess, by the name, separating the body into the upper and lower areas. So you do that over 4 days. You can do it from 2 up to 6 days, splitting the body up and lower in a 2-day-a-week session. That's really going to be like a maintenance style of training for when your life is in a really busy period and you can't dedicate to a 3, 4, 5, or 6 session routine. So that's great for maintenance. Then you've got 3 days for 5 and 6. Now the 5 and 6 level, it's not really where I'm aiming to be. That's quite an advanced, intermediate to advanced level of training. I'm trying to help people who are looking for some variety in their training sessions and just looking at different ways to approach that. So I'm going to settle on a 4-day upper-lower body part split, body split, and just go over that now and show you how it would look, give you a rough guide how to plan it, and give it a bash. Right. So I want to quickly look at how you would plan your upper-lower split. What I would tend to do is approach larger muscle groups differently to the smaller muscle groups. For example, chest and back and quads. We're going to give those 2 exercises per session, and the smaller muscle groups, arms and shoulders, just 1 exercise, because those muscles will be doing a lot of assistance work while they're doing their bigger movements. For example, in most types of pressing, your triceps are doing some work. Most back movements, your biceps are going to be assisting. So it's enough. It's sufficient to throw in 1 of each of those, because don't forget, you're hitting them twice a week. So you might think, looking at this, that it's not enough compared to what you're doing if you're currently doing a full split over the week. But you're looking at the volume of work you were doing in a 7-day period. We're not just focusing down on 1 session. It's the total volume over a week. That's what we're looking for out of this upper-lower split. Something else you need to take into account is the exercise choices. Because you're doing 2 exercises for some muscle groups, you have to be careful of the types of movements you're going to choose. For example, on the upper body workout, the first workout, your chest exercises you're doing 2. So you would choose a compound or a strength-based movement such as bench press, and then your second exercise would be a more isolating, less stressful movement such as flies or crossovers. And then later in the week, when you're doing the second upper body workout, again, you would choose a strength movement and an accessory isolation sort of movement, but different ones. So for example, on Monday, if you did bench press, On the Thursday, you would do incline dumbbell press or incline bench press. And then your second movement, instead of flies, you could do pec deck, pullovers. You get the idea. You don't want two power movements. Doing that 4 times a week, for example, for chest would wreck your shoulders. Again, for back, you would maybe do, the back's different. There's not much accessory isolation movements for that, but the back has two purposes. One is to pull towards you and the other is down. So you want to choose exercises that are going to hit those types of movements. So you would do on the Monday or the first upper body session, you would do seated rows and chins or close grip pull down. And on the second session, you could do dumbbell rows with a wide grip pull down to the front. Similar movements, just the grips are changing and things like that. It's avoiding just getting stuck into a rut and avoiding the repetition of hitting the same exercises too frequently. It's not cool. So one thing to take into account also when you're planning the leg, the lower body portion of this split, is you want to do, again, a compound-based style movement such as squats, along with the more accessory isolating style movements such as leg extensions or lunges. So for your first workout, leg workout of the week, squats, brilliant, along with leg extensions. And then the second workout of the week, you might do leg press combined with lunges. That's enough, trust me, you'll feel that. If you like doing deadlifts, I would maybe move a deadlift into the leg portion of this split. I wouldn't put deadlifts in with the back workout and then do squats twice a week or squat style movements twice a week with the leg workout. You're going to burn out. And squats are, as much as they're a back workout, they hit the legs hard as well. So again, that's probably too much volume in one 7-day period. So, quick example of a 4-day upper lower split. You can see it's going to be Monday upper body, Tuesday lower body, Wednesday rest stroke cardio, Thursday upper body again, Friday lower body again, and the weekend some rest or cardio. Now again, as we discussed earlier, the Monday and the Thursday, the Tuesday and the Friday, although they're the same muscle groups, you want to be doing different exercises just to get that variation in there, and then you're really targeting the muscle from all angles. Another thing to think about is on the compound moves, you can focus on the heavy 4 to 8 rep range. You're going to get your strength from that. And on the secondary movement, the isolation type movement, go for an 8 to 15 rep. Nice slow squeeze. Then you're going to get that, again, that nice mix of strength and endurance style training. It's going to increase your fitness, it's going to increase your strength, and you're going to get results from that. So here is the 4-day split in a bit more detail. You're going to see on the screen. The upper body routine, you're going to do 2 exercises for chest, 2 exercises for back, 1 for shoulders, 1 for biceps, and 1 for triceps. Again, the larger movements there, you're going to choose the exercises that you get the benefit of the strength, and you're going to get the benefit of the isolation movements. And then on the lower body workout, you're going to do 2 exercises for quads, again, a compound movement and a more isolation-based movement. Hamstrings, 1 exercise, calves, 1 exercise. Again, you're hitting these twice a week and you want to hit them quite hard. So even though 1 exercise doesn't sound like a lot, over a week, the volume is sufficient to make progress. Throw abdominals in with legs as well, because obviously the total number of body parts is lower, so the workout will feel shorter, although more intense, because legs, as we know, take a lot out of you when they train. So that's it really, fairly straightforward. That's the upper lower split, my favourite kind of training at the moment. I will be covering other style training splits in the future, but I just wanted to get this one out there because I think it ticks a lot of boxes and it can help a lot of people to make progress, break out of the rut. It's more interesting to train multiple body parts in one session. Just doing chest and triceps in a session, yeah, it's cool, don't get me wrong, training's always good, but when you're doing multiple body parts in a session, it keeps the blood flowing, it keeps the focus. It's more interesting, the time goes quicker. Yeah, try it. I think you'll really enjoy it.